What is going on, beautiful people? So in this video, I want to talk about the more hands you shake, the more money you make. So before I dive into it, please like, subscribe, share all of those amazing things. Check out the links in the description. I have a virtual event coming up, a 3-day event, and we're going to be deep diving into real estate, how to get started, no matter what that looks like. And if you can get to Dallas, Texas, pretty soon, there'll be a link for an in-person, a 1-day, all-intensive mastermind style, very limited event. Though that link will be in the description as well. But anywho, if you've been following me for a long time, or even not that long, this is something that I say quite often is the more hands you shake, the more money you make. You see, I need you to know that real estate specifically is all about building strategic relationships and strategic partnerships, okay? So many new investors, and I don't know why, y'all, they go in here and they try to take on the world by themselves. Like, do not go out here and do this lone wolf, lone cowboy thing you got going on and try to take on the world, all right? And put in the comments below if you've been guilty of this, right? Where you're just trying to do all of the steps and all of the process all completely on your own, okay? And that's just not the case. You don't need to do that. You need to go out here and find strategic partners on maybe where you're slipping or lacking in an area, or maybe you're just struggling in a certain area. And I'll share some examples with you. So when I first got started and I had joined one of these coaching and mentor groups, and in that group, um, I noticed that there were people who were really good with computers and Excel and things of that nature. Well, guess what? I am not good at Excel. Me and Excel did not get along. And so there was instances where, let's say, for example, if I was pulling 10,000 leads, 20,000 leads, and I needed to filter through those for whatever I was doing or sort them in a specific way, well, it would take me a long time to figure out how to do that. I went to somebody in that community and say, hey, would you be willing to sort this for me? And then we can share the data or whatever it may be. That's just one example, right? But you need to, number one, partner or find other investors in your area, people that are movers and groovers, not tire kickers, okay? There's a whole lot of tire kickers in this industry. Go to these networking events, these pop-up events, and see, who's doing what. Are they cash buyers? Are they active wholesalers? Are they active flippers? Because you're going to need them in your Rolodex at some point. Let's say, for example, I get a property under contract and I don't know the area very well, or if it's a new area, I can say, hey, you've been investing in this specific area for 10 years. I've only been doing this 6 years. Do you have a buyer in this specific area? So we can partner in situations like that. There's ways where you can create even more specific joint ventures. This is something that I did early on in my career, where I noticed that a lot of investors were scared or nervous to talk to sellers. Well, guess what I was good at? Talking to sellers. So there was instances where I would run their leads and we would split the assignment fee 50-50, all because I built that relationship, right? So you need relationships with other people like that. You need investors or relationships with top title companies, right? Specifically for your investment strategy. If this is wholesaling or fix and flips, or you're doing novations or sub twos or seller financing, you need to find the go-to title companies in your area, in your market, that are very familiar with these transactions. I can't tell you how many times the title companies have went to bat for me. I can't tell you how many times I've been able to just leverage the title company in so many different ways to get deals across the finish line and actually close money in the bank. So having not just title companies, but title attorneys as well, because depending on what state you're in, there may be title attorneys instead of title companies. So you need to build those type of relationships. And of course, you need to try to find contractors and agents and just so many people. But I'm just sharing this as more of like, me sharing a topic, I guess you could say, or just having a conversation with you. If we were just sitting down having a quality conversation, like just little nuggets that I really think are helpful or powerful. So I know this video wasn't very structured, but I did want to just plant this seed to let you know that, hey, go out here and start building these relationships, because I promise you this, the more hands you shake, the more money you make. So I'm going to end it here. Have a blessed one, and I'll see you on the next one.